guys. Oh, this camera's just not rotating. It's been doing it to me all week. Hi there. Linda Morrison is my name. Let's just refresh this and get this up. Can you guys please, when you hop on, please share this stream. This is going to be an interesting one, yeah? I will warn you, if you've got little kids around, I might swear. So I'll just let you know that right now. And I'm really sorry about this. Thanks for the love. Really sorry about this phone. It just won't turn. I don't know what's going on. The good old iPhone. I'm just going to share this stream to my other pages. So topic being, interesting topic. I had, let me just do this, and I'll share it. Had a really, really interesting week, and many of my friends in business swear, thanks Vanessa, yeah, I think I'm going to, and I don't usually, because it's not really in my nature to do that, but I'm going to get a little bit hot and passionate about, I don't know, what did someone say? Avoid the idiots? Not sure. All right, let me just do this, and then we'll get on with this. But please share this stream. I'm going to talk about bullies, which is a big thing in life and in business. What about my boobs bothers you? Okay, so what happened a couple of weeks ago? I was doing one of my regular lives that I do. You guys know that I try to do them every single Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Melbourne time. I try to drop those in the same time every week so you guys can get into the habit of hopping on them. And while I was on the live stream, a so-called business coach sent me a text message telling me that that she could see my boobs. Right? I can see your boobs. And I was trying to, be in my flow, teach you guys something. It's probably about body image, those sorts of things. And this message popped up and I could see something. And I thought, that's odd, just ignored it, no problem. Let it go. But then I've gotten thinking about it over the weeks. There was a bunch of stuff that came up yesterday as well about with sort of some bullying, people coming to me. I think that the post that I put up a couple of days ago actually had people think about vulnerability and those sorts of things, and I got attacked. So I got attacked, basically. I had someone send me an email and some stuff come to me about who I am, what I'm doing, who I am. And a lot of it was based in and around attacks on me getting attention and my body. And so I've sat and thought with this. I've talked to some really, really great business coaches about it, good business coaches about it this week. And it seems that my body might bother people. But what does this actually mean? What does this actually mean? I'm a body coach. That's my body. Right? Do you want a body coach that's out of shape? Do you want a financial advisor that's dead broke poor? Do you want an accountant who can't count? No. So I'm a body coach that tries to keep in shape and has done so over the years because that is walking my talk. So if my body bothers you, okay, that's yourself. That's your own body image stuff, okay? So we do a lot of that stuff in our coaching as well. So we go through a lot of that stuff in our coaching. Where's your body image at? Where's your body image at? It's just a body. These are just boobs, right? It's just a body, right? It gets me around. If it doesn't fit in my clothes, I do something about it. If I feel sluggish, I do something about it, all right? But I certainly don't look outside of myself and hate on somebody else, okay, that might have something else I want. So there's nothing that I have that you guys can't go get and I help you to do that. So this is an empowerment mindset process, changing bodies. Changing bodies, changing lives is an empowerment mindset thing. Okay, you are worth absolutely every amount of attention, good body, great vibe, good health that you say you want. Okay? Please share this stream. I'm just going to take a sip of water. Jason says, you look awesome. And so do they. Thanks. Great. Do you know what? I really, 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 really appreciate compliments. It's awesome. But I've got to feel good about where I'm at. Just like you guys have to feel good about where you're at. So, in all honesty, often people say to me, people don't think I need to lose weight. My husband doesn't think I need to lose weight, but I don't feel good. I don't feel good in my skin. I don't feel healthy. I don't feel vibrant. I don't feel the way I want to feel. That's where the power's at, going to get that so that you are super happy with where you're at, so that you don't fall into the frame of mind of going to talk about someone else or try to drag them down to a place where you might be. So this is not really about my body. I actually don't think about my body all that much at all. Send me the love and likes, guys. Please share this stream. This is real stuff. Many of you wouldn't know that I have a degree in women's studies, social science degree in women's studies. I spent countless hours writing essays about women's empowerment when I was at university. Countless hours. Okay? Body image and the way you feel about your body is very, very important. If you wake up every day and you feel less than about your body, about how in shape you are or not, how much energy you've got or not, you will feel non-confident. You won't want to go and get the new job, do the new bits of study, stand up for yourself if there's a bully that comes near you. You just won't want to. Okay, you got to feel good in your skin. It's like the number one thing. The number one thing. So, had many people, so 3 people this week go out of their way to bully me, to pull me down to where they were at. My body was the same the day before as it is today. All right. I put a beautiful picture up of me in Santorini, and I must say, I was so surprised how many women commented on my boobs. The message I posted was about building a business and living a great life, but the talk was of tits. Interesting that's their focus. Someone posted, they are still massive even after your surgery. Yeah. So there is no doubt that there's an element that people will notice, yeah? But it's certainly not the story. And as I said, and Vanessa's like alluding to, it's like, you can all have what I have. You can have the confidence to get online. My basic nature is to be quite quiet, by the way, and go about my business. But if I don't feel good in my body, I tend not to have a great vibe about myself. So I go work out, I go eat great food, I get back on track, and then, you move forward. And I can, as Vanessa says, look at my business, my life, everything else. If your body is nailed, if you've got that where you want it, it is not an overriding obsession in your day. You just do what you need to do to keep it in check, and you get on with the good stuff in life. Yeah, like using that body to get around and to go to meetings and to go, I don't know, jump out of an aeroplane like one of my clients did this week. Lisa says, I get comment on my boob size too. It's very annoying. I did see the message about Vanessa and her boobs. Was disgusted. Yeah, look, you know what? They're boobs. They're boobs. Big deal. They're part of your body. And there's, if you're not happy with your body, then that's all about we can change that. You can change that. You can step towards changing that, and that's what we do. That's what we do. So there ain't nothing that I've got, that another person with a good body's got, that you can't chase after if you're prepared to do some work and get over and be honest. There are excuses I use that I'm not getting what I want. Yeah, I'm just going to pause. Please ask questions, comment, and share this stream. This is body image is a really, really, really big thing. Jealousy is a really, really, really big thing. Here's the thing with jealousy, is that when I notice someone else doing something and it has that wave of, I'm interested in that. What's going on over there? I reckon I might want to, I want a bit of that. What's happening there? And it's like a feeling of jealousy. I know I've got to pay attention to that and start working toward that. Yeah? Because that's, to me, that's, there's a difference between, envy, taking someone down to where you're at, or actually trying to climb up to where they're at, or whether you perceive them to be at. And what my clients know, and there's many members on here, I can, kind of see them on here, is that once you've arrived at the goal that you first set, you want to do something else and more and better and bigger. Yeah? So enlisting a great coach that will actually hold you up and help you get to that next level is really important. And the process, when I was talking this week to a psychologist, a friend and business coach I know, what she said is that the breaking through is really hard. You're going to hate me, love me, hate me, love me, hate me, love me, but don't hate on me. Don't hate on me, and don't hate on others just because they're striving to great stuff. Yeah? Vanessa says, I think you nailed it. When we're on top of our health and happy with our body, we just get on with it and don't make body parts a big deal. Happy women with great body image don't pick up on tits. Exactly. Exactly. I love it. I just love it. So let me just see this. Yeah, happy women standing in their power don't diss on and pull others down. They just don't. Okay? And I certainly don't think about them unless they enlist me to help them get to that new best space. And I'm able to, so if you don't know what you want, right? People come in, they don't know what they want, then I'm able to help with that first set of goals to make the start and then get going. None of it's unrealistic. And this is where the pain point is with all of this. This is where it's sort of like none of it's unrealistic to get what you want. You just think it is. You think that the work and investment it takes to get a body like mine is going to be too hard. You talk yourself out of it before you go for it. So talking yourself out of it is wasting the energy instead of going to get it, because I can guarantee you if you are consistent and you work every day, you will have every bit of a great body that you decide you want. All right? And that's you for you. I don't want everyone to look like me, look like Elle Macpherson. They're just not going to. They're going to look the best version of themselves. They're going to look the best version of themselves. But furthermore, it won't take up 90% of your obsession day after day after day after day. You won't even think about it. You'll get up and you'll just put your clothes on and you'll go and do your tasks. And you'll go and, choose to be better. The thing about all this is that you are absolutely worth whatever fantastic version of yourself that you decide, right? So it doesn't mean that anyone has any more than you do or less than you do. Okay, there's no lack. There is no lack with all of this. In fact, the universe, God, whatever you believe in, actually wants you to be your best version of yourself. Look at children. Look at children. Shiny eyes, great skin, jumping about, and always, always, always asking and nagging for what they want that's going to create a higher life for them. They don't know about fear. They don't know about no. And they don't care if they get 10 no's, if it drives them to a yes. Okay? So what happened to adults along the way that it's easier for them to bully, hate on, and put down somebody else instead of taking themselves higher? What's that about? Susan said, it's not hard at all. Don't think about it. Just do it. Yeah, Susan's just come through my 8-week program. You might have seen on my wall her incredible silhouette. Like, you know, it's 6 or 7 kilos, but she just looks incredible. It's like 2 or 3 dress sizes gone. Now, many people came to me, oh, I just want that, I want that, I want that. And then they said, nah, I just don't have the money for it. You absolutely do, because if you are not buying wine and chocolate and going for cake and coffee with girlfriends, you've already paid for the coaching to go and gather the result. But what you get with that is the mindset coaching that is going to take you forward forevermore. You are forever changed, and it's only good. All right? Any more questions? Please share this stream. Thanks, Susan. Like, you did so good. And in the beginning, let me tell you, Susan and others always say to me, oh, I don't know about this. I don't know if it's going to work. Or so that first week or two, they're really, you know, still resisting being awesome. Once they've got a couple of weeks under their belt, it actually starts to happen. You know, the inflammation decreases, you know, start getting some weight loss, start getting some confidence. What's confidence? Confidence is cash. Confidence is king. Confidence is everything. It's everything, right? Very, very important. All right, just like looking at my little notes. I had a few little notes here. Move that. So, body image. Got to get that right. Okay, you've got to get that right, because you don't want to be obsessing over your body when you're 40, 50, 60. Like, what's that? And you also don't want to give up, right? The only place that you have to live. It's the only place that you have to live. Just seeing over here. Any questions, guys? So if you want more, because the jealousy comes, the green-eyed monster comes, the people come, the haters come, whatever. If you want more yourself, you need to be more. Okay? So if you want more, you need to be more. The body is ill-equipped to carry additional and extra weight for very long. It won't. It doesn't like it, and it will get sick. I've said it before, I say it again, I've said it before. Your waist measurement as a woman, if it's 80 centimeters or above, or a guy, 100 centimeters and above, around the largest part of your waist, it will not be if you get a healthy shoe, it will be when. Okay? It's just repeated, you know, studies have actually shown and linked to this. The body is ill-equipped to carry extra weight. Okay, so our transformation programs will actually help you change all of that, change the mindset, change where you're at. Okay, what fantastic transformation programs do is draw a line in the sand and put you all in for change. Okay, good ones will actually look at mindset, food, exercise, self-care. Okay, ours do that. If you're just having a conversation, like all the free information out on the internet about calories in, calories out, it will fall over real quick, and you won't necessarily, or you'll be on this yo-yo, up and down diet, up and down, up and down. But true behavior change is very important. Do not let all the stuff coming through social media and popular, you know, things confuse you. Don't let keto confuse you. Don't let macros confuse you. Don't let calories confuse you. Don't let all the trends confuse you. The formula is virtually simple, right? But you've got to decide you are worth it, and then go. Commitment, okay? None of this, oh, I can do it by myself, my husband's going to walk with me, blah, blah, blah. all in, get a professional. Same with anything. You don't have an accountant that can't add up, you don't have a body coach that does not look good, and you don't have a financial advisor that's dead ass broke. Okay? Lisa says, you've had trouble with body image and thinking, for sure. It's all thinking. And do you know what? I have too. It's taken a real long time and a lot of work to shift a lot of that stuff around. Okay? So I haven't actually worked with any woman who hasn't had body image problems, and a lot of men as well. Okay. Craig said we've just stupidly become self-entitled. It's really funny you should say that. That's exactly right, because I do hear when my clients come to me and we go, right, let's get you in this program, let's get you started. What women often say to me is that, yeah, I want to look, I want to be really healthy for my kids. Okay, that's awesome. That's fabulous, right? That's really fabulous. However, kids are also used as an excuse not to be awesome, not to get to the gym, don't have time, not to, you know, it's okay, I'm a mum now, I've got a mum body or a dad body or whatever. You come into a program and do a transformation because you want it. Not because the doctor says, you know, not because the children say, and you can justify those as well, that's fine. But you want it. You want to be a better version of yourself, and you want it now. You're not going to waste more time. You're not going to lie to yourself. You're not going to throw around the same excuses you've heard yourself saying for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. For some of my clients, it's 30 years. So you're not going to say that anymore. All right? So I've got to tell you, and I'm not sure if you saw this post on my feed, but 2 weeks ago, around 2 weeks ago, I went to a gorgeous reunion of where I used to work when I came in at 18, right? I feel like I grew up there. It was such a beautiful gym. It was a club. It was just such a special place. Now we had like a 30-year reunion, almost 30-year reunion. Almost for me, but 30 years for many of them. So I came in a little bit later, and yeah, I was 18 when I went there. Now these people, for 20 or 30 years, have made a commitment to regular self-care, exercise, eating well, over time. They have all had stress. They've all had marriage breakdowns. They've all had, you know, businesses that didn't go right. They've all had loss. They've all had all the stuff that everybody uses as an excuse happen to them, all of it. But they look amazing. They still look amazing. So when they've had all the stress, okay, that's happened over the years, they haven't chosen to smoke, drink, hang out all night, going out all night to escape or push down the fear, the loss, the stress, everything else. What have they probably, they've told me, and you could tell by looking in their eyes, done? Committed to exercise, hung out with positive people, eaten good food consistently, you know, thought well, and made a commitment to a healthy body over time. They all look, there's one lady who's 64, she's always been to my classes for many years. And she was 64 and I couldn't believe it. I actually would have put money on 50. She looked incredible. So that's what you get when you keep showing up year after year after year after year. And that's a mindset thing. So what are you committed to? What are you going to be committed to? So I urge you to hop on the 6-week program. We get 2 to 3 dress sizes lost, or 6 to 10 kilos for those people in America. It's about 20, 22 pounds, or could be, depending on how you want to measure your little self. And the main thing is that we clean up that headspace so that you put yourself as number one. Yeah, number one is number one. Any questions? Take a sip. Please share this stream. happy to stay on a little bit longer. Super happy. Lisa says, Susan says, yeah. Lisa says, I've had trouble with body image thinking. Now I just tell myself that I'm working on myself one day at a time. Step by step. One of my retreats, we went to Bali, and they had I had them a yoga instructor, a beautiful Balinese yoga instructor, and she would say, step by step, you know, when she's instructing this class. And that's all you can do. You can just do today, you know, and you can only be responsible for the way that you act and, you know, think and get this right day by day by day by day by day by day. Yeah? But it's not a calories in, calories out prospect. It's not that my boobs offend somebody. It's not about anybody else at all. It is just about you. And the breakthroughs are not easy, but they are so rewarding. Yeah? Breakthroughs are not easy, but they're so rewarding. Let's keep this conversation going. I'm going to hop back on the stream and see what extra questions come in, what comments actually come up. I will let you know this, that if you, and this is what, this is an interesting one. You might find this interesting. Well, you should find this interesting. I hope you find this interesting. But when I was at university, there was a whole thing that came through from the feminists, right? The whole feminists that came through. That the premise was, and I worked in the fitness industry on like every single day of the week. I was there at 6 a.m. till, you know, late at night, working with clients, working in corporates, all the rest of it. And it's a real body focused industry. But what I found came through was that you couldn't, it was like there's two things. Like you could be a feminist, right, that was like really down on body image is the most important thing, or you weren't a feminist kind of thing. So it was sort of like body image was this really, really, really hated argument. And I've got to tell you now, the only person that loses with a poor body image is yourself, right? And the only person that wins when you have a great body image is yourself. And it does take time and it does take work. And being in your best body, that's your best body that you choose for self that's healthy, okay, that will help you go and chase down. Not what I think you should have, because that's not how I coach, but what you think is best, if that's, you know, 5 kilos off, 10 kilos, whatever you want, it's your best version of self, and you've got to be happy with that conversation of where your body's at, all right? But I will tell you this, as a health professional, walking her talk, okay, walking her talk, is that your body won't cope well with extra weight. It just won't, okay? Just won't. Then, the food that you're putting into it on a daily basis, and we all know with science now, the body-brain connection. If you're putting in junk, you won't think well. If you're not thinking well, you could get, could get depressed, anxiety, overwhelm, won't sleep. If you don't sleep, then you certainly won't lose weight, but you won't be the happy version of yourself if you're walking around cranky. So, yeah. Hey, I'm going to bring you alive next time, probably on, next time I want to bring you alive on surgery, weight loss surgery. Okay, I've spoken to 3,000 women in the last 2-3 years. About 50 of them have expressed to me they've had surgery. Not one of them was happy. So I didn't ask for that information. I didn't seek it out. It's not my area of specialty. Body transformation is, and healthy body transformation is. But yeah, super interesting. So I'll talk about that next time. Get on the 6-week program. We start next week. Call me, PM me. Let me know. I'll actually put any links towards you that you can get on board that real quick. And I've also got a free group. But yeah, go and get it. Go and get it. Love you guys lots. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing.